Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Am I audible to you? Srinivas sir, good evening. Jay Patel sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Ganesh Arvind sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Quickly like the live stream traders. Hi sir, how are you? I'm good ma'am. Thanks for asking. Hope you're good too. Oh. Where is this pen tool? Now quickly in the comment section start sharing your view about the market. I will discuss about my view. Participate in the poll traders. Let me know what is your view. Karthik Jain sir, thank you so much. How is my health now? Health, okay. Maybe this Friday I have to undergo a surgery to remove all the stones. Anyways, we'll speak about that later. Isiki Muthu sir, welcome to the live stream. Srinivasan sir, welcome. Good evening. Now I'm just looking at the market on a 15 minutes time frame. Okay, you can see on top I marked these two levels. Now these two levels is the resistance area which was there in the past, 88,800 to 88,850, 500 to 85,950. So this range in the past, you can see continuously this was acting as a seller's pressure zone in the market, right? So that's why we have marked that. And next I have marked this trend line because this trend line is acting as resistance 1, 2. You can consider resistance 2 and 3 if you want. And next this area is acting as support 1, support 2, support 3, support 4 and support 5. So market is forming what pattern here? Anyone in the comment section, can you tell me what pattern the market is forming right now? Quickly comment traders what pattern the market is forming. Yes, it is forming a rising wedge. Okay, Isiki Muthu sir, correct. Johnny, correct. So you can consider like this or you can consider like this. Still this is looking like a rising wedge pattern where sometimes what might ideally based on this market has to correct. But sometimes what happens, market can give a breakout. When it gives a breakout, what kind of breakout it is? Wrong side breakout, right? Ideally based on this pattern, market has to correct. But if it gives a wrong side breakout, then upper level market has potential to correct. So area 1 from where market can correct, area 2 from where market can correct. This is based on price action stop loss hunting on a 15 minutes time frame. We are looking at this setup. As of now, market is near this resistance. Usually 7 o'clock market tends to make a violent move. Let me switch to 3 minutes time frame. I hope on a 15 minutes time frame you have looked at these levels and you have marked those levels on the chart. Now you can also, I hope you have understood that market is trying to form a bearish pattern, but sometimes it can give a wrong side breakout. I think this is around, if it moves up around 1800 to 2000 points, that much momentum towards the upside also it can give, reach this red line false breakout and later correct. Both possibility is there depending on the market, global market sentiment, how it is reacting, how it's performing. Based on that, maybe we can take one decision. As of now, I'll think of having a neutral mindset about the market. I'm not going to plan anything. Only we have identified bearish pattern on a 15 minutes time frame. That is all we have done as of now. Anywhere bearish correction later continuation means then maybe these levels can be our target. If market gives a breakout, retest and then give a breakout, we'll try to capture the upside move. From top we will start looking for selling opportunity. Okay, within this range, let's have a neutral mindset about the market. That's my opinion. Is the view clear? Let me know in the comment section, traders. Dow Jones, nothing, flat. S&P 500, Nasdaq, nothing much. And one more important thing that we need to take into consideration is if you look at economic calendar, you will see Fed Chairman Jerome Powell's speech is there. Okay, not today, tomorrow, right? So on 16th of April, here I've chosen India time itself. In India time, you can see Jerome Powell is going to speak. They're saying around 1:15. That means afternoon 1:15. I'm not sure if this is the exact time. Anyone can check in, cross-check and confirm. Can you tell about Ethereum? Sure, sir. Just give me a second. In Ethereum, market has formed a what? A lower range, upper range, and it is just trading within that area itself. So here, if market gives any kind of breakout or anything as such, the sellers who are there on top, they might be strong. Maybe we can see up to what level market is rejecting. Continuously near 0.5 level it is rejecting. In case market gives a breakout here, only then any false breakout will be looking for bearish opportunity. This you see it is a tight range. In this range, what to trade? So little patiently we can wait. Here also what it is looking like, Ethereum might give a false breakout. Later it might correct. Same thing, I'm having a view about BTC. It is trying to give a wrong breakout here. But wrong breakout level is what? Very high up to this zone. So first let it sustain. If it gives a breakout, it is fine. Let it sustain and then upside movement means maybe we can try to capture. Now one by one, gold views. I'll look at gold. Give me some time here. S&P 500, Nasdaq. I'll have a look at that first. Try to understand the sentiment there. Here you see no big change. 5 minutes time frame. Market has created an upper range, lower range, and it is just trading within that range itself as of now. Okay, there's no big change in market opening in terms of S&P 500. Now what about Nasdaq? In Nasdaq on a 5 minutes time frame also no change. Market has opened with slight gap up. It is holding on to this previous level. And this is the high, recent high. This is the recent low. Market is trading within that itself. If you want, I can go on a 1 minute time frame. Market is just trading within a range. So no big movement in any of the index. One of the main reason can be Jerome Powell's speech is there tomorrow. Most probably he is not going to cut the interest rate. Okay, he's just going to keep it as it is. If he cuts the interest rate, that's very positive news for the market. I don't think there is even 5% chance, maybe 1 or 2% chance he will cut the interest rate. Already US market as of now is in a worst condition, and Jerome Powell is not that close to Trump. Trump actually wants Jerome Powell to go out, right? But still, since there is his tenure, next before Trump gets someone in, I think Jerome Powell, to keep inflation under control, he will not cut any interest rate. He's going to keep it neutral. Likely just 5 or 10% chance he might increase. If he increase the interest rate, definitely all the market will fall. So if Jerome Powell is going to keep the market neutral, no big changes, then until his speech, what might happen? Market slowly, all the market, they might take it towards the upside. During a speech, when it becomes a non-event, then they can push the market towards the downside. So this is one of the probabilities which can happen. A recent level market has given a breakout. BTC, I mean, we'll just wait to see if this is a real breakout or any kind of fake breakout. We will look for a retest or anything as such. S&P 500 is kind of showing some bullishness here after opening. Nasdaq, same thing, it's here. Let me switch. It is showing some positive move. BTC is just trying to hold on. They're slowly increasing. Is it going to sustain or not? Little time we'll give and try to analyze. Market directly moves from here, definitely we will miss out on the opportunity of capturing the upside move. But directly at this breakout, how to plan traders? Any pullback or anything as such if we get? In Nifty, you closed your bear trade, sir. When you close, sir, can you please explain? I closed my bear trade somewhere here, I think around 2 o'clock, because I don't stay in the market until after 2 o'clock. Usually I exit. What kind of movement was this? Expected movement only didn't come. So I had to book my loss in Nifty today. Market was very damn boring. Good evening, Praveen sir. Welcome to the live stream. Tomorrow 11 p.m. Jerome Powell meeting, is it? But that means I don't know why here it is showing somewhere around 13:15. That means 1:15. Usually Fed chairman's speech will be around 11 o'clock, something like that itself. Was selling today in Nifty. Good. If you are a seller, you would have captured nice premium decay. Market continuously it was respecting this resistance, okay, this upper resistance. Only now it has given a breakout. If this breakout is attracting people, then still no confirmation from market's end. Is it going to sustain this breakout or not? What if this move, all this move is a false move? Is this one is corrected approximately to 786 level. Nasdaq, that to around 786 level. Here we get a trend line here, resistance, trend line here, support. Market is in confusion range, traders, as of now. Breakout not yet sustained. Big fans will learn a lot of things from you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the message. Decent correction, but at the zone, will it continue or not? Is it going to continue? Nothing big here. Nothing breakout here. Everywhere market is giving breakouts. How much can we trust this breakout? Risk is what, around 300 points. Too high liquidation zone at 85,000. Here this candle's low, this red candle was not able to break, this green candle was not able to break, so there is some kind of decision happening in the market at this zone. So waiting might be a better idea for us. This breakout also, if market is not wanting to target people here, then next its target is at the upper level. That's where very close to this false breakout resistance area we have the market condition. Sustaining. As a liquidation heat map shows a lot of liquidation available between 86,500 and 86,900. I don't look at the heat map and things like that. I'm just trying to understand if market really wants to target people on the lower end. If it doesn't want to target them, then upside movement is possible. Now it is just indecision between the buyers and sellers here. Market has given a breakout. If buyers would have entered, he is kind of stuck. The sellers looking at this false breakout, if he entered, if it have exited, then no other stop loss hunting level on top. Only from here, if market moves, it is just can be considered as a trend continuation. There's no stop loss hunting level, only trend continuation can happen. Okay, nothing great in looking in the market as of now. 1 minute time frame, nothing here, just that the initial move market has given, nothing more than that. Usually how volatile the market has to be. Gold coming down. You want me to look at gold? At least if I take entry, if you can give me some time to see if there is any opportunity to take entry, then I'll come to gold, sir. Okay. Yeah, okay, let me see. Gold chart, what is this? Gold chart not opening. Market giving a breakout here. What about just trying to move up? We'll give it a, I'll switch to 1 minute time frame, because where next candle's low, if possible, I'll place stop loss and look for opportunity. Running candle, if I randomly enter, I'll be entering at the higher price. That doesn't make sense for me. Entry now, no sir, candle is big, candle is too big. 300 points itself, but little time we will give. So here 84,400, 84,408. If market breaks, then I am going for 150 quantity. My order has got triggered now. Once the market breaks the upper level, I've taken that entry. Okay. Problem is I might have to switch to 1 hour time frame just to see what can be the possible area. Breakout, everyone will enter. To this zone. So this is the setup. Okay. Risk is around $75. Reward is around $200. So 1:3. Stop loss little lower here. Okay. This seems like an okay setup. If the breakout continues, if market comes down for a retest also from here, if it continues, our setup will be fine. Stop loss is little lower than this area. What is the global market saying? S&P 500, Nasdaq is kind of 0 point positive. This one is trying to break the upper level. Nasdaq. S&P 500 is also trying to move up to the resistance. We'll see, traders. This market has given a breakout. It has tested this level many times. Even though it is a false wrong side breakout market has given, maybe the next area where it can decide is at the upper level. It can give false breakout and then correct, right? So I've already discussed about this with you on a 15 minutes time frame chart, isn't it? As soon as the market open, see, market is trading in what range? It is trading in a rising wedge pattern. As per rising wedge, market has to correct from here, or it will give wrong side breakout and then it might have to correct from top. So since market is not correcting here, it is showing some bullishness. Maybe from the upper level we can see some correction in the market. By then, if there is a chance that we can book off the profit and exit from the market. That too, tomorrow Fed chairman, if he's going to speak, before that they might keep market a bit positive and later they might push it down. Breakout is tempting for many people to take entry, isn't it? Global market kind of okay. Not big movement. Upper level means little more movement is there. Sir, in Nifty, while holding, how to handle decay, sir? Today, huge decay. Definitely, there was huge decay. That is the problem with option buying, right? That is the main disadvantage of buyers. Today market, if it's just staying within a range, uh, it is definitely a problem. Even I got stuck in the sideways range, even if the view is like market will move towards the downside, since there was no decay. What would have happened is, if you see on 14th, there was a lot of people who would have already sold at the upper level, so they have got very nice premium they have collected, so they are not bothered if market is trading within a range or if it's going to reverse also. All those things, they're not bothered at all. So there was no big players participation. More than that, I think it was just retail traders trying to capture the upside movement and the downside movement. Breakout trying to become a failure. Market is coming for a retest. This was the previous breakout area, right? This was the previous breakout area. Market has come for a retest. Anyone who's not planned for any entry, if market sustains this level followed by a green candle, placing stop loss here, you might get a better entry here for upside move. First, a green candle has to be formed. You need to wait for that. This is showing some strength, strong bearishness. Sellers are trying to hold the market, traders. Sellers are holding. They're holding the market very strong. Was it just a gimmick? Here though, positively, it is still holding on. What is wrong with BTC? Consolidation, breakout failure. Everything is okay. This one, I thought it will come up to the support and give a breakout, but this though has created some kind of pressure for me. What is this range? Stop loss level is around 400 points. It was a trap, or was it just to remove any weak players at the breakout before the upside move continue? Selling pressure is there on top. Why is Nasdaq and this one not holding? Here also it has a chance of giving chance of correction here, attracting people, but this is not correcting that much, only BTC. This can be a ideal range. If this is a false breakout to remove any weak players from the market, the market has potential of moving towards the upside, but selling pressure also is there. Let it come to the support. Ideally, we'll look for, I'm just checking the probability, not yet decided. And even if market goes up to this zone, then it has good potential of continuing the upside move. During this breakout, random buyers who entered here also, they might have booked the profit, or at least decent profit they would have booked and exited. Who entered at the bottom, market trapping them, kind of looking like Let it give a breakdown here. We'll see. Let it give a breakdown. SPX and DJI resistance level might increase sellers pressure in BTC. Leverage, explain please, sir. I'll explain, sir. I'll explain. Just give me a second. Let me just see if there is a setup for me to plan my entry. Harsh candles removed buyers also, sellers also at this zone. Buyers also, it would have removed during this correction. Then market has to decide a range for it to move. Just give me another 5 minutes. We will wait. At the top level, you can see market is facing resistance and it is trying to attract people on the bearish side. Can you see that here in Nasdaq? And in S&P 500 also, market is forming some kind of bearishness. You can say this is a double top. If market wanted to create double top, why should it go up to, if it wants to fall, why should it go up to this zone? This might be an attraction before the upside move. So if that is the case, then in BTC also I might get a chance to look for upside opportunity. Is there going to be pressure looking at this continuous red candle? Of course it is there. But here at the reversal, even if market goes up to the day's high, opening high, then that might be an ideal range for us to get the entry. This is a nice place. If it gives breakdown little more better. Here show some bearishness. Show some bearishness here. Show some bearishness here. It is showing some bearishness. Safe traders, see, I'm looking for opportunity on the opposite side. If you think you don't want to enter, that's okay. But I feel this can be an area where I can place the order, because market has removed people from both the side. Anyone who entered at the bottom, they would have already seen some, oh sorry, my bad. What happened to this market order? Yes, I'm placing a buy order. So I'm looking at this trade with a different mindset. Continuously market has fallen. It has removed people from both the side. Then even if it gives a breakdown, it can be a false one before the upside move. Here market is trying to attract some bearish traders in S&P 500 by creating a double top. It is attracting people. And in Nasdaq also I can see it is attracting people by forming a double top. So people will be a bit bearish who wants to wait. Since I'm going opposite to the setup, who wants to wait for this breakdown. From here, any bullish setup, small stop loss, look for opportunity towards the upside. If I make loss in this setup also, then I think my psychology and market psychology is not in sync. So I would try to close the trade. I will not be planning for the next trade. S&P 500 cup and handle pattern might be. This is the cup. This can be the handle. And if market wants to move up, it has to give the length of this cup as the target. Karthikeyan sir, good catch. We'll see first here this breakdown. If market is not, if it is a false breakdown, then upside movement. $15 time frame, it looks like support from 85,550. Sorry, 510, somewhere at this range. This one already I've mentioned, right? 15 minutes time frame, this level I've already marked. Slowly it's converting. Now explain sir, please leverage, how much should we use in simple way? See, each and every trade whichever I take, I use leverage as 50. As a beginner, don't go more than 25x or 50x. 50x is ideal. For BTC, at least 200x leverage you get, but I don't think all that is necessary. At the initial stage, let's say you take 50x, you start your trade with, let's say, 50 quantity. You just need $85 to place the order here. $8,500 means also 8,500. So in 10,000 rupees capital you can place the order, but apart from that, for risk also you have to keep some capital with you. Ideally, if you bring in around 20,000 rupees to the market, okay, at the initial stage you just start with 50 lots. That by taking leverage of 50x, that is more than enough. Why I'm asking you to bring 20,000 is because of the estimated liquidation price. See, for me, the setup, I placed my stop loss here, 85,000, that range, but estimated liquidation is around 84,000. So only after market falls another 1,000 points, my trade automatically it will get closed. But if you bring in very less capital, you want to place your stop loss here, but let's say your estimated liquidation price is somewhere around 85,450. Before reaching the stop loss, only market, when it reaches this price, it will close because you don't have that capital. Estimated liquidation price has to be as far as your as possible from your entry level, so that you can place your stop loss before the estimated liquidation price itself. I hope you have got some clarity on this matter. It would have been great if market would have given a breakdown here and then started recovering. If it's holding on to this range for too long, then buyers again looking at 15 minutes, they will enter and things like that. What should be the target? I am first targeting the day's high. Okay, this opening high is the target, which is 86,500 zone. From there, let the market show continuation. We'll keep trailing our stop loss and go. And if possible, first let it go up to this zone, right? That time we will be in profit. Then from here, if it is showing continuation, we'll keep trailing the stop loss to cost, then little higher, like that only we can go up to this zone. But for that, it should break the high, right? So we'll wait for that first. That's why I kept this one as the first target zone. Sir, while taking the trade, we see different options like USD, lot, and BTC or Ethereum. Which one should you select? You just, if you're trading in Delta Exchange, right? Then you search for You search for BTC USD perpetual. Okay, let me show that to you. You see here, search for BTC USD PER. When you search for this, you get this BTC USD dot P, this contract from Delta Exchange. So this you take. This one will be synced with whatever you're looking at this terminal. Okay. BTC USD PER. You type that. In that you will get a lot of perpetual contract. In that, on the right side end you can see Delta Exchange. So you can choose that one. So Nasdaq. Next time I will arrange all the charts in a different way. Okay, so that there is less confusion. Regularly double top market did, it showed some bearishness, attracted people, it has potential of moving towards the upside. S&P 500, same thing, I believe, showed some bearishness, attracted people, it has potential to move. Hopefully BTC also moves along with that. This level it has tested many times, it has given a breakout, removed the confidence of people, corrected back, removed weak buyers. Even I was a weak buyer, so it has removed me also. One more attempt I'm doing, so that if this continues, maybe this cannot be the target. This is the initial target, of course, but a bigger target can be achieved in this setup in case we hold on to this trade and market breaks this upper level. Is volume plays an important role in crypto? If yes, how to know? Here volume is there. Okay, now in Indian market I'll give importance to the volume, but in this I'm not giving so much importance to the volume. I'm just looking at the sentiment. Based on one single candle I cannot decide. See, sellers volume is here, high, these volumes are high, and this candle, right, which formed here, this candle volume is not higher than this previous 10 candles, 15 candles. That means here I shouldn't have taken entry. If this is the candle, volume is less, then here I shouldn't have taken the entry. But my setup is saying, okay, market has removed enough people are bearish, from here market will move. So I'm going based on the setup, I'm not going based on the volume, because volume can add additional confusion for me. So I'm personally not looking at volume profile or the basic volume thing or anything as such here. So you can zoom out when you see trending touch points. Trending touch points, I will show it to you on 15 minutes time frame, easy for you to look at. You see trending touch point 1, 2, 3, 4. This current level is the support 5. So trending touch point is here, 10th of April, 245. Resistance. From here, if it gives the wrong side breakout from the upper level, it can correct. Based on the price action pattern, I'm saying. So this trending touch point is acting as the support now. Hopefully market goes above the day's high. That's the most important thing for us. Sir, can you, that I have read. How to copy the price from the chart, bro? Just go here, right click. You'll get an option to copy the price. Come here, paste it here. Okay. So should I trade in Ethereum or BTC? I personally prefer to trade in BTC most of the time. Ethereum and all very rare. So either you used to post about breakout of stocks in Telegram group. Now what happened for that, sir? SEBI is telling don't speak about stocks. So I'm not speaking about stocks. Around 91 people watching the live stream, only 49 likes. Those of you who's making use of the content, support the channel by liking the video. Market from top correction. This might be around 0.5 level, I believe. Yeah, so up to 0.5 market has corrected, retested. From here, if it breaks, goes below the day's low, my setup will get spoiled. It's up to the market to decide if it wants to make my trade profitable or not. I'm here to give a small stop loss here to capture a bigger movement. So if people are worried about 0.5 level, things like that, maybe you should book your profit and exit. This is 500 points from the time we have entered. Market has given a move. At least if it goes for 1000 points, that might be a decent exit point. Vijay sir, thank you so much for liking the stream. Sir, is there any algo platform supporting Delta Exchange? I see Trade Run is supported, but we need to know scripting to use it. Other than that, see, I personally, I don't do algo trading, but recently with Delta Exchange team, just for learning purpose, I've reached out to them about algo basic little idea they have given, because I'm planning to do one option selling strategy where we can place the algo setup, right? So maybe if that is possible for me to create the script and give it for the team, they might help me to develop that. So only from their end, I'm waiting for the script, all those testing and all I have to do. That discussion might go on for a while. Until I personally, I'm not a too much experienced person when it comes to algo trading. From the time I've been in this market, always I'm focused on me trading physically, so that I have that connect with the market rather than depending on the algo. See, there is Sensex, there is Pin Nifty, there is other this one also, right? Mid cap index, small cap index. In all of those things, if we want, we can trade. But what is more stable? More stable, according to me, is Nifty and Bank Nifty. That's why you see most of the time in all the chart which I have, which I look at only Nifty and Bank Nifty charts, right? So based on these two charts itself, I try to understand the sentiment. There is less complication that I reduce seeing other things, right? So that's how I look at Indian market. In BTC also, what I'm trying to do is analyze BTC chart by using Nasdaq and S&P 500 chart. In that, what is the sentiment? Are they going to attract the buyers or sellers? Whom are they trying to attract before a stop loss hunting? So for that for me to relate, I feel BTC, since it is established compared to other things. Of course, I would not prefer to trade in Trump coins looking at Nasdaq and S&P 500. So I feel BTC is a bit more stable for me. Ethereum and Solana also is kind of okay, but somewhat I keep thinking that let me look into only BTC for this 6 months, 1 year, so that I get adjusted to this chart compared to others. That's my personal preference. That's it. Breakdown 50% correction. Again, it's coming to the supporting zone. it's coming here. Whose stop loss is it trying to hunt? This moment, whoever continuously upside move, they would have already booked their profit and exited. Whom is this market trying to attract? Today I expected Bank Nifty to continuous pressure traders. We'll see. How much stop loss? My stop loss is 85,030. A strong bearish candle this is. Is it attracting people? What is it doing here? Nasdaq, S&P 500. Everything is trying to be a bit bearish itself. Done. Two setups have gone opposite to the view today. There was no stop loss hunting level. Market should have ideally decided to move towards the upside. Psychology is getting affected, traders. So should I plan for one more trade or not? I seriously am thinking it is better to be safe. This bearishness also I'm not able to believe that much. The point is this buyers would have already made decent profit. Then what is the point in this market continuously falling towards the downside? Sudden fall in US market. Yeah. So something happening. Sudden fall is happening here. This has affected our setup also. Sudden fall. Everything, there is sudden fall. It's all getting neutralized. Both side high liquidity zone. This market though has decided to do something different. Still, I have a view on the bullish side itself. This, in case there is any news or anything as such, that I'm not sure. But I think there is some time where we need to, not be cocky with the market. This candle movement is very strong here. Market has told us, okay, you have taken the stop loss. If you want, you exit from the market. Don't stay in the market for long. And here also it is showing the same thing. Now if this is just a false breakdown before the upside move, definitely it is going to be disappointing. But how we identify the trap in the market, sometimes even we get trapped. So if that is what it is, we have to just, I think, give up. Too much of spending time here looking at this market is not right, I feel. You think it's a fake breakout towards the upside? Okay. If this is a fake breakout, there's a chance, no doubt. Market corrected up to 50% and it is showing some continuation. But just imagine about the people who have entered at these zones. These people would have already seen a decent profit in the market. Some people would have planned to exit at this resistance, and if there is correction, they would have given up the trade and gone. So the probability of hunting their stop loss is pretty much low. See, market as of now, it is going opposite to certain things that we are thinking. It's been in a range bound. I think it is better to protect the capital, right? Taking unnecessary trades, more than 3-4 trades, is not going to give us any results. Let market decide what it wants to do, and then maybe we can try to plan. Here also market is trading within the supporting range. There's the resistance. If this is going here also, I'm not interested in any bearish trade. So I think traders, it is better that we keep quiet if this is going to bearish. I'm not having that confidence to take a bearish trade, so I'm going to completely avoid taking bearish trade. I'll take another 15-20 minutes break. After that, if there is any interesting setup, I will share it in the group. I've given 2 stop losses already. I do not want to take one more stop loss. I think that's not this one. Randomly we cannot enter, still there is no confirmation. I feel this is just a random people who entered at the support also. It would have removed 2 times. Breakout retest, it did not respect. Here support level, it did not respect. 2 times it has failed the buying opportunity. So I think it is better that I keep quiet for another 30-40 minutes. Then if the sentiment of the market is more clear, then I will look for opportunity. Yesterday I placed a limit order by entering the price and entered a limit order, but it got placed at market order and the trade executed. But placing order using cursor at the price and expecting working. Okay, if that's the method which is working, copying the price here, you choose this one, limit order. Here you click where you want to place your entry. You see here 84,694. So if I click on 84,333 and I click on that, that gets updated here. You don't have to go type. So that price you click and then place your order and wait for your setup. Okay. This breakdown I'm not trusting, so I'll wait for some more time. Anyone who wants to capture the movement, you think market is going to make a bigger fall, then it's up to you. Placing a small stop loss, you can try. I'm not sure about the reason for the movement. Is it just news based movement or what it is? I'm not sure. Here it's given a breakdown retest. Again, it is showing some bearishness here. So maybe there is some kind of news or something which I'm not aware of. I'll go back, I'll look into that data, and if there is anything interesting, I'll come back, let you know in the group. Okay. I think it's better that I keep quiet now. Alright, traders, what do you think? Market little doing opposite to what we think. Yes, yes. 1 hour time frame, channel pattern. Traders, is not channel pattern, this is a rising wedge pattern. As per this, market has to give a movement towards the downside. That is what it is giving. So that is one thing. On a 1 hour time frame, it has given a breakdown. We expected wrong side breakout and later correction, but market is giving a breakdown from here itself. So this is not a channel pattern, this is a rising wedge pattern where market is showing some bearishness. Bearishness is strong. 3 minutes time frame. I have no interest in participating in this bearish setup. If you want, you can do it, traders. I will not repeat that again. Let's wait for 15 minutes. Okay, we will wait. Anyone just have a look at any global data or anything which is there, which is affecting the sentiment of the market? Here, wrong side breakout. Market corrected. Here it has come here up to this zone. If it gives a breakdown, here breakdown, and this breakdown. All of these things are bearish traders' attraction itself before the upside move. Taken to set up no traders what to do. How much correction the market has done. Almost up to 618 level. Let's go and look at the market on a 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame support level has been broken. That's the only concern. Support level on a 1 hour time frame is broken and it is holding on to the lower level. Is there any ETF in the US market? I don't invest in the US market, so I'm not aware of that. I invest in a different way. I've not invested in gold bees. In gold bees, I look at in our market itself, I look at gold bees. US market and all, I don't do. Previously, market came close to 618 level, corrected. These buyers close to the heck. Just turning to neutral. It's going close to 1% up, 1% down. Market is too random today. It's holding on to the upper level compared to, you know, the yesterday move. It's holding on to the upper level. You can see that on a daily time frame chart, right? It's forming a doji candle, holding on to yesterday's opening and closing. So this is a range close to 800 points. Not now. After this continuous fall, what is your view? You think the bearishness will continue, or is there a chance for the market to turn bullish? 2 times I had tried full bullish setup itself, a reversal, but nothing worked out. Can we 50% correction? The market holding on to this range. Down, breakdown. No signs of proper setup. Well, this breakdown has attracted more bearish traders. Someone is thinking to exit somewhere at this zone. If the market should not give them opportunity, it has to reverse from this area itself. Who wants to take bearish trade? It's up to you. You can take. I'm not considering. Also, 1 hour time frame, same symmetric pattern, rising wedge pattern in the market. That's what I'm expecting. Close to 50% reversal, at least I can expect. If that is the case, why not take a small risk? Final long position trade. If I can take this risk, 650 points. I'm taking the risk, traders. Entire up to you. Market is completely bearish. Who doesn't want to take any bullish trade? It is better that you avoid close for the day. Concentration here. The way how the market has moved, that's definitely is creating pressure for this candle and all is very strong. Even if market doesn't test this candle and reach up to the zone, very small stop loss for this trade compared to the previous one, just $42. For that approximate $90 to $100 is what I'm targeting. So this is going to be the last trade. Whoever wants, you can consider to enter. If not, you can exit. Already 2 times the setup has failed. You take that also into consideration. If your risk appetite per day is over, do not plan the entry. It might go up to 300, 400 points. And then support may become resistance. That's what's your opinion? No doubt it can go up to this zone, at least up to this zone. Okay, at the zone, if you want to exit, no problem. Little more higher we want to, by then we will trail the stop loss. This will become a risk-free trade, something like that we will plan. The main problem we are having is the initial target what we are placing. In today's case, market is not achieving that target for us to trail the stop loss. In 2 setups also, for trailing the stop loss, market is not giving opportunity. That has been a biggest concern in today's market. Sir, done for the day, sir. All the best for you all. Okay, ma'am, we will see. Whenever you say all the best, things works out well. We'll see this time. My risk appetite is over. Like I said, do not plan for the trade if you are not going for it. That means your risk per day is already over. Your number of trade per day is already over. Do not plan. I'm thinking, okay, this might be the last trade, okay, which I will be taking. After that, maybe I will not even look at the system. Stop loss or the target zone. That's the only thing which I'm looking at. If this is going to hit my stop loss, giving up, not at all going to look at the market at least until tomorrow morning. That's my plan. So that one bandwidth where I said I will take 30 to 40 minutes break, instead of that, I'm placing the trade here itself. slightly this one. Breakdown failure. Again, market is going towards the upside. Too much of games market has played today, traders. Too much. Could hold 84,487. Could hold the bearish. Too much consolidation. What do you think, traders? Now, what is your view? You already know my view. My view is bullish. Looking at the market condition after this continuous fall, you think this market will survive the zone? Will it move towards the upside, or it's going to break this level? 75% of the people are bullish. Okay. Will trail a stop loss slowly. $25 is the risk. Calm down before the storm. Hopefully, after one or two candles. Hopefully. Okay. Fine. Maximum risk for this trade is $25. Reward we will see on the based on the market condition. If you are a safe trader, in case market reaches this level, think about exiting. Last time here also I said, think about exiting if you're a safe trader, right? So here, if you want, you can exit. %. I'll change my target. Anyways, risk is small and I don't want to set for smaller targets. So I'm choosing 618 level as my target. For many people, 0.5 level For safe traders, maybe this area can be your target zone. Next, this area, finally, this area. All you can consider this as target 1, target 2, and target 3. Depending on how much risk you want to take, you can book. This is the safe trading and exit. Second, safe trading. This is a risky exit place. Okay, for everyone, I've set the target. You decide what kind of trader you are. EMA on 85540. Need to watch out. True. That's an area where you need to watch out. Almost this risk-free trade, traders. $7 is the risk. Come on, Bitcoin, give target. Yes, come on, Bitcoin, give target soon. Oh, some sellers getting activated here. Hopefully that was just a glitch. Better be a glitch. Stop loss anyways is at cost to cost. If this is a glitch, then it is a problem. Too much of trapping traders today. Buyers also are showing pressure equally. We've got it off close to cost, so nothing to worry for us in this trade. Oh, these guys are... near our entry level itself, they are playing games. It reversed from 50 EMA. On how much minutes time frame you are seeing, sir? 50 EMA somewhere here. I don't know what time frame you are looking at. On 3 minutes time frame, EMA is here. What's this? Ah, 1 minute. 1 minute EMA I usually don't look at. 3 minutes. I hope you have got your entry price very close to the, stop loss you have got very close to your entry price. This kind of make or break level. If market breaks this level, fine, or else cost to cost. We'll just close. Too much complications is not needed. Go up. Yeah, go up. Now for me, both Monday and Tuesday, it's not, market is not being that favorable. So wherever possible, small stop loss, I'm giving and exiting from the market. So during this time, if this is a phase like 3-4 days, if this is going to be a phase, then we need to manage that risk. And once we are coming to that winning phase, we need to try to capture bigger movement. Until then, small stop losses we need to be ready to give fully. So what type of candles are these traders? Today though, this market is, maybe we should avoid trading one day before the Fed chairman speech or things like that. News based movement, whatever it is. News based movement along with price action stop loss hunting, cool. We can capture very big movement. But most of the time, this news things and all anything comes, right? Sentiment based movement. For that, stop loss hunting is very difficult. Trapping people, okay. We can try our best to identify the trapping zones and try to capture. But let's say Fed chairman is going to speak or Trump is going to speak something, then it becomes a bit challenging. Target 1, target 2, target 3. Mine is at target 3. %65 are bullish about the market. Come on, go up. Yeah. See, ma'am, after you saying market has gone, it's okay. Decent move from this zone, at least 300 points close to. 500 points and all is doable after this fall. 500 to 600 points is ideally should have been a doable levels. Why so much market is struggling, I'm not sure. At least it is holding above 236 level. That's a decent sign. Stop loss and all, no need to keep below this candle. I'll keep it as it is because already it is a risk-free trade situation itself for me. Slightly turning positive. What about this? This though it has to break this upper level. Kind of forming low, higher high. Then if it forms a higher high, then okay, I'm just thinking to myself, what is the possibility of the market? That's it. holding on to this symmetric pattern range, consolidation, breakout, do something about it. Planning to close monitor and go sit in puja room. Only prayers can give me profits. Maybe prayers have to give you profit. Have you placed the order already? Without placing the order, you will not get profit. Satya Classics, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Nowadays, you're not even there in live stream. Very rarely you come. Yeah, I can see that you missed the streaming for a few days. Anyways, Thursday, Friday, I was not there. Sorry, Saturday, Sunday, I was not there 2 days. So you get your target today. Hopefully, ma'am. Hopefully. Today also Nifty played nice games with me. I don't know, that's gone. Nifty also stayed sideways, played nice games. Crypto also is playing games today. Trade logic. Okay. See, market, it gave a breakout here. It attracted people. Whoever wanted to exit from the market, the bearish traders, they exited. From their market, quickly it has corrected. Support level it had come. At support level, first market showed some correction. If buyers have entered here, again, second time it has removed. Okay. And continuously, if market keeps moving towards the downside, any people who have taken bearish trade at this breakdown or at this breakdown or this breakdown, they would be profitable continuously if market keeps moving towards the upside, downside. So I expect market to correct a bit to remove some random bearish traders. After removing them, if it wants, it can continue the trend or it can change from a reversal setup, something like that. So to a certain extent, a pullback at least is required. That pullback I'm trying to capture, that's it. Looking at this move, many people would have been bearish, but I was looking for bullish setup because breakdown has attracted a lot of bearish traders, and the buyers who are here, who entered at this zone, they would have already seen some good profits in the market. Is it logical for market to trap them or trap people who have taken a random bearish trade? I think random bearish trade, that's why I've taken the entry, and I've reduced the stop loss for this trade to only $7 to $8. So almost risk-free trade this has become. Vinyl size, I hope you have understood the logic. How much capital to take? 5,000 points, sir. 5,000 profit. That's not how it calculates. You can, if you cannot target for profits in terms of rupees. You need to this one target in terms of points. Let's say you want to capture 5,000 rupees. Okay, then you need to see how much lots you need to take. Okay, for example, let's say I've taken 100 lots. So 100 lots means 100 units. Okay, how much ever lots you want, you can choose here. Now let's say I have taken entry here. Okay, now from this entry point, if market let's say this is the price. From here, if market moves up by 200 points here, okay, if it moves up by 200 points, I will make $20. 5,000 rupees means how much? It is close to 50, close to 80 points. So if you have taken 100 quantity, if market moves up by 800 points, you'll be making around $80, which is approximately 5,000 rupees. Okay, so every trade that you take with 100 units, if you capture 800 points, you will be making 5,000 rupees profit. Or let's say you don't have a trade to capture 800 points, then you have to increase your lot size. Let's say you're taking 200 quantity. That means only 400 points movement if you capture, you will make the $50 profit. Sorry, $80 profit, which is around 5,000 rupees. So depending on your lot size itself and depending on how much points you're capturing, you will be able to see how much profit in rupees you will be able to make. Okay. Let's say you take 1 BTC. Okay, only 1 BTC. If market moves up by 100 points, one BTC is 1000 units. So if market moves up by 100 points, you will make $100. $100 is what? 8,500 rupees. Only 100 points movement is enough if you're trading with more quantity. Initial stage, this is not advisable. You need to take less quantity. Let's say 100, 50, whatever it is. You take less quantity and then you try to capture bigger movement. Because this market is volatile. Each candle only will make a movement of close to, let's say 100, 200, 400 points also. Look at this candle. This candle alone has made 600 points movement. This setup though has become sideways. No movement at all. Now traders, you can see what is the risk I've taken for this trade. 49,959. This is my stop loss. My target is 85,800. This is my main target. The first target is 85,400. Second target is 85,615. Final target is this. Market still is at cost to cost. My stop loss is very low here. I've got my stop loss from this to this zone, so that risk is managed. So in case the stop loss hits, done. In case from here market starts reversing, moves up to the zone, this will be the first target, second target and third target. So what is the point? Everything I've explained. Who was holding on, you can hold on almost near the stop loss. If stop loss is not hit, hold on to the trade or else book your first profit near 85,400, 85,650, sorry 600, and then final target. This is for people who wants to take more risk, 85,800. So for 400 points, 600 points, 800 points. I'm planning for 800 points plus, because this is a risk-free trade. For 100 quantity, how much you need as capital? You go here, you click on calculator. Let you say you want to go long here. Choose 100 quantity. Where is it? You have to choose the entry price. Let's say you're entering here. You place the entry price, leverage, quantity 100. I don't know, where is it? Available margin it's showing. Where is the required margin? Okay, forget that. You go here itself. You want to take 100 quantity, you need $171. So 171 USD is around 14 to 15,000. But I would suggest you to keep at least 20,000 rupees with you in your trading account if you're trading with 100 lot. Okay. So market came almost near the trailing stop loss, again moved up. Too much of games this market is doing. Hopefully this turns to W pattern. This market is kind of fed up, traders. Today, though, definitely. Come on, Bitu, come on. Use next tab. Here only you get to see how much leverage. 100, that's the margin. You want to, if you're starting off with 20,000, start with 50 quantity. Okay. So around $85 is the capital requirement. So it is less than, let's say, 7,000 rupees for you. So it should not be a problem for many. You can keep around 15,000 capital and try with 50 lots. Today market to traders really crazy. If you have gone as per the this one also trend or as per the market movement, definitely good movement we have captured. We would have captured, no doubt in that. Going opposite to the trend is kind of becoming a nightmare situation. So cost to cost. What was wrong with this? I don't know what magic is happening near the stop loss zone. Sir, have some water. Definitely, ma'am. First of all, this main problem with this kidney stone only is that not drinking too much water, always looking at the market. So you're checking for liquidation price beside profit and loss is there. Here that person was only asking me for this one. Okay. How much is going to be the, this is the entry price. Let's say I copy you copy these two things. Okay, go to this calculator. You put the exit price here. You put current price as whatever is the market price. 85,025. Return on investment, you will get to know 50x. You choose 100 quantity, $170 is required. Profit if market goes as per your direction, you will make around 64 this one. So 37% return on the capital invested. Okay, this is what it is. This market to traders too much, it is testing the patience. How did you get to know you have kidney stone? I had pain. I went and checked. So I got to know. This Good Friday market is holiday, right? So I'm planning to get it operated. Market doing time pass, definitely. How many people have entered the trade along with me? If you have entered along with me, I'll wait for another 10-15 minutes. If you're not entered, then I'll close this trade. I'll just look at it in the phone. Hopefully, traders, if this is a strong base for the market, then this can be turning into a W pattern setup. So correction, retest again when market is falling, people would have entered bearish trade. So there is a possibility of upside move. Yes, I am entered, sir. Okay, okay. Now you have pain. I knew I had the kidney stone long back. Okay. But as long it was not paining that much. Only from last 4-5 days it was paining a lot. So I went and got checked yesterday. On my left side I have three stones. One is 16 centimeter, one is 11, one is 8. On the right side I have 8.3. So both the side totally four stones. All of those things I need to get it removed. Karthikeyan sir. Isn't this bearish? Isn't this bearish means? See, one more zone what I'm taking into consideration is this is the recent swing, okay? Market has nicely moved towards the upside, okay? It removed random people who entered bearish trade. Removed them. After that continuous fall. And here people who entered at the zone during this time, they would have booked their profit. Or let's say market nicely, it was just moving towards the upside. Now here at what level market has come? 786 level, 618 level. So these are the areas where since there is no stop loss hunting, again market can re-attempt to move up. That is one more additional logic which I have taken into consideration. Second thing I would say is economic data. Jerome Powell is going to speak tomorrow. So today only, if they turn the market bearish, it might not be that this one. If any bullish news is coming, okay, fine. But as per my understanding, the news is going to be neutral. There is not going to be any rate cut. So already, if they're pushing the market towards the downside, maybe they want a better entry to take the trade, take their positions, take the market towards the upside, so that tomorrow they can push it down. All right. So that upper level they can take. That's why one attempt I trade, second attempt I trade, both attempt I failed. This is the last attempt. After this also, if market is not respecting this zone, then I give up. How much is the risk? Risk is just $8 here. Reward is at least $100. Fully traders, we get this. Today your live was long time. Yeah, I've taken the trade and others also have taken the trade along with me. So sometimes it is better if no one has taken the trade means fine. Front of them after taking entry, if I exit, then not making sense. Too boring traders, too boring the market is. What about you guys? You had dinner? So this time it may go till 0.382 level. Hopefully that is the first point of entry for safe traders, 382 level. Who wants to take little more risk, they have to get the stop loss here and then again try this target. I'm thinking anyways it's become a risk-free trade, why not target this? So that little loss what I made in the previous trade, not to recover the loss, but if this is the base of the market, then it has to ideally hold on to this base and make a bigger movement. This one 0.5 here though, trying to hold on to this resistance. Correction. Too much this market is doing. S&P 500, but on a daily time frame you can see market is holding on to the upper range, even in S&P 500 as well as Nasdaq, right? So they have planned to hold on to the market. At least they're planning to give a breakout based on this is what I'm thinking of. 2 times they have created confusion. Those of you watching the live stream, if you have not yet liked the video, support the channel by liking the live stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that. If you wish to join our crypto community group, then you can open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the pinned comment. After opening your account, send a WhatsApp message to my team and we will give you access. And you will also get access to our crypto course, right? It is EMA based strategy. All the examples I have given you. So you can have a look at that as well. Link is there in the pinned comment, traders. If you wish to join the crypto community group, you can do that. At least it was a good decision not to take a bearish trade after such a big move. At least in that terms, we are kind of safe. Many people thought of entering bearish trade here. This movement is close to what? 400, 500 points. So one psychological doubt, if we enter the trade with proper analysis, if market goes against our direction, what do we do, sir? I mean, is it good to exit from the current trade and take fresh trade later? See, you will have a risk appetite per trade that is already determined. In this trade, already risk appetite is determined. This, if I'm considering as the base, if market is breaking this base, then there is no point in holding on to the trade, because we don't know how much more the movement is going to happen after coming out of an important level, right? So the best thing what you can do, give up that stop loss. If you have the risk capacity for the day, then you enter the next trade, or else completely avoid for the trade. Next day, better setup, you stick to the rules and enter. Once you decide your stop loss, don't keep changing the stop loss. I'm also tired, sir. I am just watching the trade, then that too. We two come up. You can do it. Hopefully, hopefully. It's not good how to handle it, sir. See, I have tried, okay. I sometimes I have been in this trade, okay. I had placed stop loss somewhere here, I guess. Market moved up, it came for a retest, it gave this candle. If I had said I will hold on to a trade, little more loss I would have made. So bigger loss I would have exited. So I wouldn't have chance to enter the next trade. Since I exited as per my risk capacity, I have a chance to enter the trade again. Here at least I have got it to zero risk-free trade, just $7 risk, nothing to worry about. So here I'm looking for one more, the capital what I protected there. Here I'm using that to capture 100 dollars here, around 8,000 9,000 rupees. If I had already booked my loss here, if I had not exited, market went more than my risk capacity, then definitely I wouldn't have entered the trade here. Hopefully it's making sense to you. Losing trade sometimes by luck, again it can convert to bullish, whatever it is. But most of the time, I have observed 70-80% of the time, it will create more negativeness only for us. So better to exit, wait for the next entry. Almost coming close to target 1. W pattern. Ideally, this has to be a very quick move. I don't know why is it moving very slowly. No big changes here. Still holding on yesterday's level, showing some bullishness here. Hopefully this gives a breakout, and S&P 500 also, it's what is sustaining above yesterday's level. Maybe they will push it, give a breakout and push it towards the upside. Depending on what kind of trader you are, if you're a safe trader, hopefully when it comes here, consider your exit. If you want to take a little more chances up to this resistance, book your profit here. This is as per the risk reward ratio what I've given. Finally, you want to extend the target, then this is the final target. Every trade I'm at loss. Hope I learn from your channel. You fix a strategy, sir. Fix a strategy. fix some rules, stick to that strategy and rules. There is no difference between the first trade, second trade, third trade I have taken. Everything is based on price action, stop loss hunting itself. Okay. So each trade I'm not doing a lot of changes or things like that. I have 4-5 rules. Those are the rules which I follow. One of the main rule is doing opposite of what many people are doing. Sometimes it might get converted to failure like this setup. Sometimes it might go like this. Boring traders. At least first target. Ideally, this W pattern breakout should have been very fast. Here it is respecting 0.5 based on this level, right? Boring setup. Boring market actually. Traders, the live stream has already gone close to 2 hours now. If you're not watched, usually we do it only for 1 hour. Just sitting because of this particular trade. So why the heck it's not making a... Ideally it has to directly give a point of close to 200, 250 points. Ideally it has to show continuation. It's not doing that. I'm not saying what I'm hoping for. I'm saying based on the view, how many times I've looked at the market. So again correcting. Super. Crazy. Again some sideways range. Here it's kind of showing some breakdown level without breaking the high. I've just kept it cost to cost. At least go to the target one. If that is achieved, then high probability there is for target 2. Now traders, in comment section you can let me know which broker you use for trading. Nasdaq has given a breakdown, again going bearish. That's why here also setup is at cost to cost. $8 is the risk. Target is $100. Planning to switch to Exodus. Okay. In Angel One, you cannot trade crypto, right? I'm asking for crypto. It's up to you, sir. Exodus, you want to switch, you can switch. I personally have not used Exodus, so I don't know how it is. Before that, just check if Exodus is FIO registered or not. Basic point of validation. Traders, you can see what are the target levels: 400, 600, and then 800. So these three are the target level towards the upside, and my stop loss level has been this zone. So this is my stop loss. This is target 1, target 2, target 3. Too much time I've spent in the market. I'm starting to get this headache also. So it's just sideways. I'm not going to make any changes. If market comes down, hits the stop loss, consider that I have exited. If it reaches this area, safe traders exit. Second kind of safe traders who wants to take risk, you can wait up to the final target. I'm planning to wait up to the final target today because this is a risk-free trade for me. Okay, I hope the view is clear, update is clear. Thank you everyone for participating. Market is worst only because they're just worried about what what Jerome Powell is going to say. So until then, market might tend to be volatile, but my expectation is market has formed a base. From the base level, it can go up. Tomorrow, it might correct. Okay, so that's my personal opinion. Or from tomorrow morning, it can start moving towards the upside and then correct. As of now, this is the base for the market. Okay, thank you everyone for participating the live stream. If the stop loss hit, please consider exit. Safe traders exit target 1, target 2. My target is here. Okay traders, thank you. Good night. Bye bye.